What's the word, YouTube? I'm back with a motherfucking video. Today I got a story time for y'all. A little story time with me back in basic training, where they tried to take my graduation day, no, my family day and my graduation day away. So towards the end of basic, by like 2-3 days towards the end of basic, we all cleaning the weapons gauging and stuff. So the new group that come into basic training, they got clean weapons. So we all cleaning them. Literally every platoon is doing them. So it's a lot of weapons that we cleaning. Once we got done cleaning one weapon, we got to clean another weapon, just to make sure they were all finished and all finished within time of the 3-day span. So I got done cleaning my first weapon. I started my second weapon. In the midst of me ending up cleaning my second weapon, I take it to the drill sergeant to get inspected so he can look, make sure it's clean, and check it off and put some tape around the barrel to mark it off as clean. So as I come up there, I give him the weapon. I go back to sit down. But he called me back up there and he like, hey, bring a battle buddy. So I had a battle buddy. I bring my battle buddy Butler over there with me. He can vouch for that. He was there with me. He heard the whole conversation. So bring my battle buddy over there. Drill sergeant, he said, I heard from multiple people that you've been selling RX bars and what them things called? Them peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, Uncrustables. He said, yeah, I heard from multiple people you've been selling RX bars, Uncrustables, calcium bars, candy, everything in the bay at night. So he said, after he said that, he's like, he asked me, is it true? I said, no, it's not true. Multiple people, literally. So he said multiple people lying. I'm like, yes, multiple people is lying because I'm not selling RX bars or I'm not selling nothing at night. So from that moment on, he like, okay, nobody going upstairs. Whoever sleep in Bay 4, ain't nobody going up there. So me, I'm tripping in my head because I'm panicking. I'm like, oh my God, bro. I know I got something in my locker. I think I had like a RX bar wrapper in my locker. Cause I mean, don't get me wrong, I used to eat them at night, but I wasn't selling them or whatever. So I think we had ate dinner at like 5 something. Come on now, I used to, my last time going in the refrigerator at night used to be like 12 o'clock, like 1 in the morning. So like that 5 o'clock and you ain't got no meal after that, motherfuckers be hungry at night. So I had like 2-3 RX bars in my pocket, whatever in my pocket, just to hold me down for that night. And that was an everyday thing for the whole 10 weeks. So I end up doing that. So they tell us like, can't nobody go up to the 4th bay. In my head, I'm panicking. I'm like, I know I got 3 RX bar wrappers upstairs. And in my head, I'm thinking like, how can I get these RX bar wrappers out my locker? Cause they said they finna check everybody's lockers. How can I get these 3 RX bar wrappers out my locker? Cause I felt like if they found the wrappers, they gonna, oh, so you have something to do with it. In reality, I don't. And I also had something else in my locker that I knew was gonna give me an Article 15 off back. And I was not trying to get that Article 15, so me and my mans, like how the bays was set up, like you can go through one bay, but you have to go through the inside of the building to get it to the other bay. And Bay 2, that's where all the females was at. But Bay 4 upstairs, I wasn't worried about Bay 2. So I went to my man's bay, he was in Bay 3. So I'm panicking the whole time, like, man, they finna search these lockers, they finna do all this stuff. I'm finna get an Article 15, they finna take my family day, they finna take my graduation day. So I'm like, you know what? My man was like, nah, just come through my bay. You just gonna have to go through the inside, get to your bay, get in your locker, grab a rapper, dispose them, whatever. So I go through his bay, and then, but like through the inside of the building, couldn't nobody go in there but drill sergeants and females. So I'm like, oh my God. So I go through the building. My sole purpose, I'm not trying to get caught. I cannot get caught doing this shit. If I got caught, that would have been my ass. I would have been over with. So I go through the inside of the building. I get to my bay. I'm literally closing the doors and opening the doors as quiet as I can be because I'm not trying to get caught. So I get in my bay. I open my locker. I grab the 3RX bars wrappers. And I grabbed something out of my first drawer that I knew that was gonna get me on Article 15. I can't speak on what it was, but no, it was something that was gonna get me on Article 15. That shit was possibly gonna hold me back at basic training and slow down my processes to get into my duty station, which is Fort Stewart. So I get all that shit, but in the midst of me finna leave and go back to his bay so we can come back out the way that we came in so we wouldn't get caught coming out the Fort Bay way, something told me to check my bunk locker. I check my bunk locker, I open it. It's like another 2 more RX bar wrappers and a calcium bar wrapper in there. So I'm like, okay, I grab these. I slide back to his bay. After I slide back to his bay, what the fuck? After I slide back to his bay, I instantly go to the bathroom. I throw all the wrappers away and after I throw the wrappers away, what I grabbed out the first drawer, I threw them motherfuckers in the toilet and flushed them bitches. I knew when nobody getting them motherfuckers. Once I flushed them hoes, it wasn't no coming back. I flushed them motherfuckers, but what I flushed did make me a lot of money in basic. And if you know, you know, your ass done got hit before. But I flushed them motherfuckers. I was sick for like that next week because I was like, I wanted some more money off them motherfuckers, but I couldn't even get no more money. I wasn't selling nothing, but I couldn't get no more money off them because I flushed them hoes. So after I flushed them hoes, I'm like, fuck it. It is what it is. Flushed them hoes. Because my sole purpose, I wasn't trying to get caught. I needed my family day. I got people paying money to come all the way from fucking 10 states away just to come see me graduate, all type of shit. And if they took my family day away, they just basically spent all that money to come see me for no reason. So after I flushed all that shit, we go back downstairs trying to act normal and shit. We acting normal. And I guess while we all downstairs, the sergeants, they going upstairs, checking, looking through shit, but like they can't look through the lockers because all the lockers got locks on them. But after like they searching the garbage, it's like motherfuckers will throw napkins on top of everything in the garbage, but they'll pull the napkins back to see whatever type of bullshit you got in that motherfucker. So I really knew not to throw no shit in the garbage in my bay. That's why I threw it in the other bay where my mans was at. So I threw that shit in the other bay. Like towards the end of the day before we got to go upstairs, they had let us go upstairs type shit at the end of the day. They let us go upstairs, but the whole time they didn't even search the lockers. They didn't search shit. So they just had motherfuckers in that bitch panicking. I know I wasn't the only motherfucker panicking because it was a lot of motherfuckers in my bay that was doing shit. And if they got caught, that would have been their ass. They would have lost their family day. They would have lost everything. But at the same time, it was a couple motherfuckers snitching on me, throwing my name under the bus. The same motherfuckers that was doing shit in there, throwing my name under the bus like they wasn't doing shit too. So I'm like, that really just gave me a lesson. Like, motherfuckers that say who they is or act like something, but whole time the truth gonna come out. Like, the motherfuckers portray an image that they not. Moral of the story is you gotta circle yourself around people that's like, I don't know, it's hard, but like, you can't trust everybody, and you just gotta be careful who you circle yourself around. But shit just had a motherfucker scared because I thought I was gonna get caught, but the whole time we finessed the system, we beat that case. I went to family day, had graduation. After graduation that same day, no, not the same day, that the very next day, I went to AIT. But that's all for this video. I got another video finna come out. It's gonna be another story time though, but it ain't nothing too much, but I'm out this bitch.